My name is Jasmine, and I'm also known as Chanel's Creation. I have my own business with a hair company. So today I decided to interview the great Hemler, the Great. I can't pronounce his last name, so I need him to help me. Morissette.
That's a French name.
Oh,
you gotta be,
my last name is.
You gotta be on point.
Okay, yeah, mine is French as well. It's Mauvais, so I guess okay, we're French buddies. So Hemler is I always see him interviewing everyone. So I thought I should take the initiative to interview him and let's find out some things about him. Let's get in his business. So we're gonna get real nasty.
Not too deep, but yeah.
Not too deep. We're gonna go deep. So we're just gonna learn a little bit more about him and what's his reasoning of like the painting and more personal information, all that, because he likes to get in people's business. So why not get in his, right? So I do have a couple of questions that I did write down. So we're just gonna get right into it. We're just gonna be casually speaking, and it's nothing robotic. So yeah, how's your day going?
Oh, pretty well. It's not a day anymore. But
well, you're right. How's your day going?
Yeah,
you look amazing.
Thank you so very much.
You're flourishing.
Oh, thank you.
A black
you
king.
As well. You're a beautiful queen.
Thank you.
I take your words at heart.
Thank you. So how are you? How's the kids? You got married recently. How's everything?
Everything went great as you were part of it.
Okay.
That was an add-on, a little special.
Okay.
And I couldn't be more grateful.
How's the work? Everything's doing great. I'm glad you're doing amazing. Like I said, you look amazing with your all white.
Thank you.
All white, feeling godly. Good for you.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just gonna go ahead and jump right into my questions. So my first question is, we all want to know what inspired you to start painting.
Life itself.
Life.
And I raised like from a single family by my mom, as I usually said. And my mom was my father and mother at the same time. And she's my hero. She inspired me the most. That's why I reflect that in my paintings.
Okay.
As you can see, most of my subjects are kind of like focused on women, elevate women.
That is true.
Women like you specifically.
I do see your paintings. I do see a lot of women painting that looks amazing. So that makes a lot of sense why you tapped into painting that type of gender. Okay, understood. So when did you start painting? Like when did you notice you're good at this and could be a passion for you? This is something that you could possibly make it as a business. Like when did you realize like, oh shit, I'm pretty good?
I didn't even have a start because I was born an artist. I came out like with my paintbrush on. You were born as an artist. The most difficult part is remain an artist as you grow up, because you were born with all the package that you needed. As God has created you on His image, you have all those potentials. You just need to put them into work.
Right. So my question, when did you realize that you were good at painting? I understand you said that you was born in, but like realistically, logically, when did you pick up a canvas and your first painting? What was your first painting and what?
At 16.
At 16,
yes.
and that's 16 is when you realize like, oh
yes.
Wow, I'm pretty good.
That's
when people start realizing, oh, you're actually really good.
Yes, that's where it's shift like to a professional level.
Okay.
And it was in 2004. We had like a national exhibition. Not even an exhibition, it was a competition.
Okay.
Just to demand from France the money that we paid them to recognize Haiti as a free country after we fought them, kicked them out of the country.
Okay.
Because they were like some type of oppressor. And at 16, after I went to the National Palace, met the president, and I talked to some of the greatest Haitian artists, and I realized that art is something that I can use to even elevate my country and my people, and tell to the rest of the world how good we are as a country, how special we are as people. Specifically when you hear in the TVs, radios, how they talk about Haiti's, it's always like from the negative side. Me as an artist, I wanted to project a different side of Haiti, which is the positive.
So I want to make sure I understand what your answer. So basically, you started painting at the age 16, and you realized that you were good at what you're doing around the age 16. Then you took yourself to a competition. That's when you realized, oh, I'm pretty good. I could actually enroll myself into this.
To kind of like summarize what I said, from school, very young, I start drawing at 16. This is when I start professionally.
Okay, that's
with
when
colors,
you got pretty.
yeah.
Okay, makes sense. Okay, okay, perfect. Thank you. All right, so my next question for you is, what's your true goal with the painting business? Like, what do you see yourself doing? Like, what before marriage, before the kids, before like meeting me, and before all of that? You know, what was your actual goal like to do with this painting? Because when I first met you, like you was painting nonstop. So before, like I said, before the kids, before the marriage, before all of this, what was your main goal of painting? Like, what was your plan with your painting business?
The plan was laid down to make me famous.
Okay.
You know, become like an international renowned artist. I was working so hard night and day. With wife and the kids, and the transitions like has been different.
Yeah.
Because
Slow down.
I thought before art was everything I had. When I have the kids now and my wife, it just like it gives me like a different taste.
Yeah,
you know, it make me see life from a different angle, different perspective. And I realized that art is not the only thing that's art in my life.
Yeah.
Because I have like several things, around me that I can consider as art. Like my beautiful black woman,
exactly.
the kids, and the upcoming kids,
Exactly. Kids or kid?
I don't know, because that's God's plan. That's not my plan,
You guys heard that? She's having another kids.
I didn't say that, but yeah.
Okay, so because I remember, I don't know if you remember, I forgot what year was it. You had exhibitions. I asked that word, but I remember you had one. It was beautiful. Like whenever I get a chance, I'm gonna add a clip. I'm gonna add that clip in, and so you guys could see, because he was so tapped into that, and he has so many beautiful paintings for sale. So I'm gonna add that clip in so you guys could see what I mean. Like he was doing it like nonstop. So. Yeah, that was amazing. Do you see yourself doing that again?
Of course, it's a non-stop process. Sometimes you gotta step back, better fly or to fly higher. That's what I realized, like when I have the twins and I had to choose between them and me performing in art, and I choose, it not even choose, automatically choose my family. Because they are the main goal, they are the priority right now. But of course, like I'm preparing them so that I can paint with them.
Okay, understood. Yes, I remember for their birthday, you definitely made them create a little
7
canvas.
piece.
Yeah.
Yes. 7
so that was really nice.
Number.
I can add a clip too. Clips. But do you feel like you're being held back? Like honestly, like I'm getting deep right now. Do you feel like you're being held back? Like sometimes you wish like, man, I wish I could go back into my painting world. Like honestly, I understand all those great things you're saying, but like honestly, like your feelings. How do you feel?
I would say yes and no. Okay. Yes, because art is very, very important for me, and that's how I can feel alive when I'm painting. But when I spend a lot of time without me creating, using my mind, why? Because that's how my brains are wired to create and bring to life the subject that have come into me. When I can do that, it's gonna like drain me, like sucks all the good energy out of me. God or life itself has a way is balanced things for me. Due to the fact that I kind of like lose that very important part, he give me a better, a better options, which is like my family.
Okay, to be like a better husband, a better dad.
Better husband, a better dad. I'm trying to like flourish in myself on a different angle. I see that I wasn't only putting on earth to be an artist, like by creating paintings, but I could be an artist by being a great husband and father.
Okay.
And that's like my best experience on earth so far, to see the little me outside of myself when I look at my kids.
Okay. At least you have like, I mean, it's still within. It's just right now you're focusing on being a husband and being a dad right now. That's
Yes.
like your main priority. But you did not lose
Most
that.
definitely.
You
No, not at all.
Do you still
cannot,
paint?
when you are an artist, like, you cannot lose that. It's in you.
Okay. Do you still paint?
I barely, because I don't have time. When I try to paint the kids around, like, they're trying to mess up your stuff. It's just like, and wifey as well.
Yeah,
And,
you gotta attune to it.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you wish you could have
Why
time?
we are so serious? I thought we were not having fun. It's just so formal right now. Okay, like, I was just messing with you. Keep going.
Do you wish you had time to paint?
I do have time. Everybody has time. But it's just how you spend your time. Time is the most important commodity that we have. And when you lose that ingredient, which is time, you cannot get it back, right? But everybody has time. You just invest your time, into your priorities, right? But right now, it's just like I said, I choose to invest them with my family. But art is part of it.
Hemler, how you doing? You doing good?
I'm doing well.
How do you feel about my questions?
Oh, so far so good.
Do you feel like they're too deep? You want me to
No,
lighten up the mood
you
a
can
little
dip
bit?
a little bit deeper.
Go a little deep? I
I
got it!
have nothing to hide. I'm open book.
Okay, that's good to know. That's good to hear.
Yeah, sorry
That's
for my
great to hear.
voice, because I've been working late and early in the morning.
I know you work extremely hard. Like sometimes
I'm a hard worker. Like,
you are. I agree with you. You're 100%. Like I said, I come to your house regularly, and I wish you guys could see the paintings. I wish I could flip the camera around and show you the hard work that he put into his painting. Like, there's some that's behind me, but there's so many stacks of canvas, like, that worth billions of dollars, my opinion. This is black excellence in his household. Beautiful paintings. Like I said, I wish I could just turn the camera around so you guys could see everything. He's amazing. Now, what advice would you like to give to also you work with the younger kids, so what advice do you give the younger kids?
First of all, I would just tell them to discover themselves, know themselves, and love themselves, and so that they can actually use their potential. Because if you don't know what you don't know, when you connect with your true self, that kind of give you like an easier perspective to display what you really have inside as well. That's why I always tell to the young upcoming artists that, hey, you are already who you are. You just need to master it and put it, in service. Use it. That's pretty much like my advice
To them. Okay, so basically you're saying follow your dreams. Don't give up. Believe in your dream. Don't fall short.
Yeah, you are the main character. You have everything that you need to succeed. You just need to believe in yourself.
I always say, this is one of the things I tell everybody, my friends, my brother, my family, everyone. I always say, especially the ones that come around me, people that come around me, and they'll say, oh my God, I don't know where I'm at, or I wish I had more, I wish I could do more. I would say, you are in charge of your own destiny.
Yeah.
I always say, you are in charge of your own destiny. You know what you want. You got to fight for it. You got to work for it. You got to do what you got to get yourself out the mud. So that's a good thing. So basically you tell your little ones and your babies, you are in charge of your own destiny.
Yes.
Don't ever feel like you can't. You can.
It's not, of course they can. It's not only about a wish. I would wish to be this or that, but you gotta put that work into it. A wish without actions is kind of like a waste of time. It's like a dream, After you want to be something, yes, you have the potential to realize that. If it was in French, I would say to concrétiser ce rêve, but for you to achieve that, you need to put that into actions.
Yeah, put in the work.
Yeah,
Just
put it
don't
to
just.
work,
I always say, don't talk about it.
Yes.
Like, do it. Action.
Yeah. Yes, you
Action
can
is worth it.
manifest whatever you want
Yeah.
to.
But how
at
long
the
you gonna
end of the
manifest?
day,
You can't
yes,
manifest for too long.
Yeah.
Manifest and get to work tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
That's my word. Move on. So, I remember we spoke like a couple of days ago, and I remember I was asking you a question. I'm always asking a question. I was trying to get in your business, even though I know you, but
You've been in my business.
I've been. You're right. You're right. I just try to get a little deeper. You know what I mean? Because your wife is my soulmate. So I just try to like get. It's not like I'm gonna snitch. I don't want to snitch on you, bro. Yeah. So
even though you've been, but yeah.
Whoa, I snitched before.
No.
Oh, exactly. But anyway, he ain't never did nothing. Okay. But let's get back to his. Y'all should see his wife right now. She's sweating bullets.
Girl, please.
How many people that tune in every week?
So I remember we spoke long ago, and I had asked you a question. I asked you like, where do you see yourself, and where did you want to take this? I know you said all that in the beginning, but I remember you said like your true goal was to become one of the best artists, but then you said you wanted to live either in New York or France. Remember you told me that?
I said like the cities that I should probably go to exhibit my talent to find the right people that I need will be those cities.
New York or
Yes,
France?
but yeah, that doesn't determine like where I want to live like personal. I really like cherish Florida, and because it's the same temperature like back home, tropical, and I feel myself living in Florida. But like a city like Paris or New York, it will probably facilitate you as an artist to meet the people that will, push you to get to where you want to be.
So, do you feel like that is still a goal to move to those places and pursue? Because I know you say you're taking a break right now and just being a family man, and that's what's truly important to you right now. But do you feel like you will tap into that, or you're going to wait till the boys reach a certain age? I know you said that you're pausing right now and focusing on being a family man and just focusing on the kids and your wife right now. So do you have like a time limit or a time stamp when you're going to tap back into it, or maybe look into, do research on the other cities and just basically fully become the entrepreneur that I know when I first met you with the painting, doing your exhibition, that and your other stuff? Like, do you have like a time limit, a time stamp when you would like, around this time, it's 2027, I'm tapping back in. I don't care. I'm tapping back into my passion.
I project to get into that bag like pretty soon.
What is soon?
As soon will be like to a different city. I never say never, but I don't think.
Not right now.
Yeah, not right now. I want people to come to me because what I'm doing is special. It's just like I'm not using AI. I don't have nothing against AI, but it's just like it's original. It's pure love. When I paint, I put my blood, love, like my soul into it. That's why my paintings are different. It's just like when the time comes, by all means, everything will work out smoothly.
Okay, perfect. So just to sum everything up and just basically in my words and in my understanding, you will be tapping back into your world in a couple of months.
Yeah.
And relocating is not something that you're looking to right now. It is still a thought, but it's something that's not like what's important and mandatory right now. You're just focusing on getting your clientele here and just get back into your world.
The way I look at it is just like I never been in a position to look at what the city can do for me, but it's in reverse. It's just like what I can do, to where I'm living at, to the city. I live in Central Florida right now. It's just like me as an artist, like what I can provide, what substance I can add on to, to the culture that's what I'm here for.
What advice do you have for, because I know you said your mom was a single mom, it was hard. Like, what would you tell the little boy, little Hemi? By the way, I call him Hemi. Yeah, I can't call him Hemi, I call him Hemi.
That's special.
So that's very special. What would you tell little Hemi? Little Haitian man, boy.
Yes, as a little Haitian, I'm glad you said that. As a little Haitian kid, I would advise my younger self, follow your sentiments, what you feel, your feelings, because not everybody's thinking like you.
So, sorry to cut you off, because like I have a specific answer.
Okay.
So, telling your younger self, such as with me, when I was younger, something I have to tell myself is, because growing up for me was, I grew up in an abusive household. My dad was extremely abusive to all of us, and it was hard. My parents had favorites. I wasn't a favorite, I was a black sheep. And I was always alone, and I'm super emotional, super sensitive because of how I am now. I noticed it's because of my childhood.
Okay.
And as I'm growing,
That's traumatic.
Right, exactly. So what I would tell my younger self is just like, it's okay to be alone. Like, it's okay to not, be loved by the ones that's supposed to love you. It's okay. Or I would also tell myself, like, I wish you would found a passion early, like my weaknesses. To find something that you like to do and stick to it. Continue school. That's what I'm saying. Like stuff like that. Like instead of you like telling me like as growing up, what did you experience and like what you would tell that little boy like it's okay, you're gonna get out of it. You're doing good now. Look at me, little Hemi, you're doing great. Like stuff like that.
Okay, great. Okay.
You know what I mean?
I would say to the younger Emmy that even though you've been raised like by your mother, you got it off. Everything will roll and work itself out the way God has planned it out for you. Because at the end of the day, because he has something special for you. Okay. He has
which
a backup plan for you as well.
Exactly.
Because if I had my dad, if I was a spoiled kid, I wouldn't be the person that I am.
So your dad wasn't in your life?
He was, but he wasn't the dad that I was expecting him to be.
Okay. And what would you tell your newer self? But before you answer that, would your younger self be proud of the new Hemler?
Oh, of course, a lot.
He would be very happy.
Oh, very happy. Okay. From where I came from to right now, I'm a very successful man. Just for being.
So little Hemler would be happy at big Hemler.
Yeah. Would be. He is.
He is. I like that. I like a little compliment. Okay. So, what are you expecting from Big Hemler? I'm a successful man.
Be a great philanthropist, a person with heart, not to let anything get into, in my head very quickly. And women are human being kind, sharing love, and love others. Be a special person.
Okay. Special person
to kind of like when I said being wise.
Was all my questions. Honestly, you answered them great. You did an amazing job. Like I said, y'all, was a time for me to tap into him because I'm always seeing him asking people questions and always wanted to interview people. So I'm like, I think it's time for us to tap into Hemler the Great. So I don't have any other questions. If you guys have any questions or anything that you guys would like to know more about him, the little ones that watch him. It's so funny, I have to say this. We went to one of our friend's house and she was having a birthday party for her boyfriend, and her son immediately was so intrigued by him. He was like, oh my God, I watch your videos on YouTube. So he's the great, like he said. Like people are actually watching even the little ones because they're so in tune with what he has to offer. So if you have any questions or would like to learn more.
I don't have a question, by the way. What advice would you have for me?
What advice I would have for you?
Close friend, yeah.
As a close friend, my advice to you would be, I would say, I want you to tap back into your world. I would love for you to tap back into your world and get into that because when I first met you, like that was something that you loved. It was like every time I would be around your wife, I'm like, hey, what is he doing? Where's Hemler? What is Hemi? What Hemi's doing? Oh, he's painting. So, and then I also love that you did that, can't say the word, the X word.
Exhibition.
That. So, I would love for you to have another one because that was beautiful. Like, I've never been to one. I've never met a Haitian that have done that. So, being a Haitian artist in Orlando, Central Florida, and doing that, and especially very close to me, that was amazing. I tell everybody that I meet, I always say my friend husband, but he's an artist and he does amazing work. I swear to you, I tell everyone. I would love for you to tap into that. I would love for you to get back into that world. But if you guys have any questions or concerns or advice or whatever, if you guys want to speak to him one-on-one, get to know him, send him a DM.
Just Google my name. Hemler Morissette.
Exactly. Google his name, send him a DM, comment, go on his YouTube. I'll also link his
she's
YouTube.
officially like the new manager right now. Just contact her.
So that's a wrap. Thank you so much for watching us. This is Chanel the Great. And this is Hemi. Well, Hemler. I can't call him Hemi. Hemler.
Morissette.
The M word. Bye, guys.